G'day, here we are at the end of day 3 of the test match between Australia and India, and I'm on holiday actually. I've got good broadcast of the cricket, but I'm at a place called Puriri Bay. It's near the top of the North Island in New Zealand, so check that out. The scenery is pretty amazing, and I'm even in the water now. But anyway, we'll get on to the cricket. So day 3, I've watched a lot of this today, and it has been exciting, tough test cricket, and India are in a little bit of hurt at the moment as Australia have a lead of 197 runs. The batting performance from India, I would say, is one of a lot of starts. No one took responsibility to take the innings deep. Yes, Pujara, he batted a long time, 50 off 176 deliveries. That's a very much a Pujara type innings, but they couldn't really get going. A lot of starts, 20s and 30s, and no one could really push on. And I'll tell you what really hurt India, run-outs. They are so unnecessary, especially against a top team like Australia, where they have a potent bowling attack. You just cannot afford to have run-outs. And Vihari run out for 4. He's having a poor series. He needs to step up. There's just so much talent to burn in India that when you do get your opportunity, you have to take it. Ashwin going out for 10, run out, that hurts because he can bat. He can be destructive with the bat. He can score runs quickly as well. And Boomer getting run out himself for a duck. So there's 3 dismissals that were completely unnecessary for India, and they ended up all out for 244. No one took responsibility, just too many starts, and no one kicked on. Let's talk about this Australian bowling attack. The 3 big quicks, Stark, Cummins and Hazelwood, they picked up the wickets. And the man, Pat Cummins, how good is Pat Cummins? He got 4 for 29, I think it was. He is just relentless. He just hits a length time and time again. He uses the crease really well, and he picked up 4 wickets. And all 3 of them, geez whiz, they just complement each other so well. They are all vastly different in their bowling techniques, very much like the New Zealand bowling group. They all bring something different. Stark with his left arm pace and bounce. Cummins, he's just relentless. And Hazelwood is just time and time again hits that line of length. So I don't know that they all are amazing bowlers, but they just help each other out so much. But I don't think I haven't mentioned the Australian bowler who could do the damage at the end of the last innings, and that is Nathan Lyon. So I think this wicket will deteriorate, and this is where India's in a little bit of trouble. They need to get wickets. They need to reduce this lead. And just at the moment with Labuschagne and Smith, well, these 2 players have got themselves into form big time. Smith had 2 poor test matches, but the 100 in the first innings, and he's backing it up again now in the second innings. He is just a guy that when he gets in form, he is very, very hard to stop. And Labuschagne, he's just been a guy so far this series who has had lots of starts, and they are forming a potent combination because they love batting together. So India need to get on top of them really early and pick up wickets first thing tomorrow morning, try and reduce this lead. I'm sure Australia are going to be looking for a lead of at least 360, 370 plus. Anything above that's going to be hard work for India. But when Pujara can come into his own, if he can bat long periods of time and have someone else who can score freely at the other end, then yes, India can have a chance. And I say that, even though that's an unrealistic number, if you get up towards that 370, 400 to chase at the end. But this series and these 2 teams, unpredictable things happen. They happen all the time, and these 2 teams take each other on. So India, they need to have belief. They need belief because they've had so many injuries of late. You take, Virat Kohli, he has gone home due to the birth of his child, but then Mohammad Shami's out, Umesh Yadav is out, KL Rahul is out. So these injuries are really hurting India, and they really need to show some toughness, resilience as they head into the series, or into the back end of the series, as they have done throughout. And you never know what can be around the corner for India. So I'm really looking forward. Yes, Australia lead by 197 runs. The performance of both teams as they enter into the back end of this test match. So I'll see you again tomorrow night, but let's just take in this view behind me one more time. This is New Zealand in the summertime where everyone's on holiday. Everyone's having a good time. We're watching the cricket. Well, I certainly am. And we just take a quick look around here, and that's me done. So I'll see you tomorrow night.